Now recorded.
After we're done with the Pokemon discussion, there's another trailer that came out yesterday, actually, but I don't think anyone heard about it.
Say that again?
After we finish this, because it's not really something I want to bring up in the discussion, there was another trailer that came out yesterday.
Like a Pokemon trailer?
It has nothing to do with it.
Oh. Crap. What was it?
It's a stupid new FNAF game.
Okay.
It finally got a gameplay trailer after not having it.
Oh, that's cool. That's good. I haven't heard about a new FNAF game in a while, so it's nice to hear they making a new one. You know my opinion on the series, but I'm also still happy that there is a new one coming out. I'm not one of those people just because I'm not a fan of the series, I wanted to die. Unless it's Pokemon. If it's Pokemon, yes, it should all die but go. It's a good thing this is all gonna be cut out, because I would be like destroyed by the internet if I said that.
Yeah. Starting with
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and load the stream up on my phone. So I can't really do it on my computer because it's my setup right now. It's not that much stuff. It's not like a direct where it's like 20 things. I want to see if it's trending right now real quick. Nope, that Pixar movie trailer's trending.
It does look good though.
It does, it does. Oh, Post Malone's new song, They Only Want to Be With You, Pokemon 25th Anniversary version, is trending.
Okay.
It's number 3.
What's number 1? Just curious.
Who can survive the most days on a deserted island in Minecraft wins. By Forge Labs.
Is that video I saw last night?
It only has 3 million views.
Why is that on top of Tristan?
This is a slow day.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of stuff right that Pixar thing is probably going to become number 1 in a little bit. This is at 2.8 right now. Anyhow. Pokemon. Okay. Alright, let me do a clap. Alrighty. Okay, 3, 2, 1. How's it going, everybody? Joey64 here with another post-discussion review thing. Pokemon had a presentation. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that. I am not alone, as per usual. I am here with Thomas.
The true Pokemon fan. Don't listen to this imposter. He will tell you nothing but wrong.
Oh, hey, at least I actually like this presentation one.
No,
I'm gonna get hate just for saying that. Like, just saying, at least I actually like this one. He'll go be like, how dare you not like Pokemon Smile? Which I did download, so don't tell me that. But,
I don't think anyone's gonna hunt you down.
I would love it. No, I would die laughing if someone seriously got mad at me for not saying I did not like Pokemon Smile. That would be the greatest. That would be the peak of my YouTube career.
I'm glad. Anyway, on to the presents. I would say direct, but Pokemon has to be different.
They don't do the directs anymore because they have to be different. They're like America; they have to be different.
I see no problem with it.
I guess I don't want to dwell on this for too long, but the little thing it lasted for like the little thing they did.
20 minutes. Oh, the thing. Oh, I thought you were asking.
The slideshow that lasted for 6 minutes.
It was cool. I'll give it that.
I loved it. and we got to see Pokepark for like 3 seconds. That's all I care about. But actually, like seriously, it actually was really cool. There was a lot of callbacks, especially someone like me who's, to be frankly honest, I've probably played more Pokemon spin-offs than mainline games. I'm not sure about that, but I probably have. It was cool to see a lot of stuff. See stuff like the link cable. We got to see. They showed the anime like 20 times. I think they were showing like every season. I think
they tried to show every important season.
Yeah, like I think like they show like for each generation. Because I know like I think like Black and White technically has like 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I know like X and Y has like 3.
I guess it depends on how popular that is.
Yeah, so I think because I know they showed like one of each generation, and they showed the movie, the Forced movie. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but when they showed like the Forced movie, like near the beginning, that one of the clips that they showed was from the second movie.
Will introduce our latest updates.
It was Ash, White, and Lugia, and that's from the second one with freaking Slow King, and Slow King can talk for some reason.
I don't think anyone was really getting mad at that.
Yeah, no one really cared. Pokemon 2000, that's what they called it. It was the second movie. I remember that movie because I remember that was the first Pokemon movie I ever saw. Not in theaters. I'm not that old. But anyhow, that's about it. They showed a bunch of cool stuff. Apparently it was a Pokemon VR game. They showed that off for a little bit. Did you notice that?
I did not know there was Pokemon VR.
I saw it. It's I can't find now shifting through the video, but I saw it for like a little bit. But yeah, that's all. Oh my! I forgot that they showed Pokemon Smile in the the thing. That's grand. That's great. Anyhow, getting to the actual games. First off, they talked about Pokemon Snap. Thomas, I guess you want. I don't have too many thoughts on it. I know you have more than I do, so we'll let you start.
Well, when I first saw this game, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it didn't look that great, because I don't know if it was the first rough images or it was still in development or something. It just didn't look polished or very the lighting didn't impress me or anything like that. But seeing that trailer today, it impresses me a bit more. I definitely don't hate it anymore, or I didn't really hate it before, but it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Joseph does not agree with me.
I still think it looks better. I do I would say when I first saw it, I was like, okay, that's cool. I don't really care. Because my height level for it's probably around a 2 out of 10. Now it's at a 3, 4. We'll say 4. We'll be a little optimistic about a 4. I think for me, it's just okay, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. But so I played the original Pokemon Snap. I enjoyed it. It was really fun and all that. And then if most CR watchers probably have played Pokemon Go, there was a photo feature in there with the AR and all that. I've always took that as kind of the evolution of Pokemon Snap, because I always just thought I was more interested in, actually driving or walking or biking or whatever to different locations, and you're walking around and you see a lake and you're oh, that'd be a cool place to do a photo with water type Pokemon. Or I know one time I found there's this really nice forest I found, and it reminded me of the forest Celebi's from. So I took some photos of Celebi in AR mode and all that, and it was really cool and all that. And I've always thought that was just more interesting than on Pokemon Snap. With that, it's still an on Wales photography game. Now I think if it was more open, not open world, but just open, where you can actually walk around like a field or something and take photos, I think I would be more interested. But the fact that it feels more like this was the sequel to Pokemon Snap, graphics aside, this was the sequel that they would have made if they would have made it on the GameCube or the Wii, gameplay-wise, than the Switch. Graphics-wise, I do think it looks really good. I think the lighting is probably the best part about the game, which is really important for photography. I do think like normally sometimes I'll go into like talk about sales, but in my opinion with Pokemon, no matter what it is, it's going to sell at least like 10 million units. So I can't really say it's going to sell because that's a guarantee. But you know, I do think it looks good. I think it will do well in reviews. That's basically how I am on it. I know I probably won't get it day one unless the reviews are like, this is the best game ever.
Well,
Have a look at this video.
probably will see.
Yeah, like as long as you don't go, there's some of those sites like IGN that are gonna give it a high review because just because that's the popular thing to do because it's a sequel to a beloved cult classic game. So yeah, but I think most news sites that I follow, they are mostly truthful. I do think I take into account the nostalgia for it, because that's definitely something they're going to be trying to cash in on a little bit here, which makes sense. The game's like not 20 years old, but it's probably going on 20 years old. Pokemon Snap.
It's pretty old.
Because the Nintendo 64 came out in '96, so actually it may be 20 years old. I don't think it came out. I want to say it was around in the '90s still.
It definitely only had
Pokemon from the first generation. Yeah. I don't know why it had 63, like freaking Weedle or something, make it 64, but
maybe they were protesting on brand.
If I got a review copy for Pokemon Snap, like new Pokemon Snap, I would actually be so but an actual more stuff that would actually happen. The next thing they talked about was the Diamond and Pearl remakes, this long-awaited Sinnoh remake. Alrighty, sorry for the abrupt audio change or cut here. Audio software crashed twice, so now we're using a different one. Hopefully this one doesn't crash. Gosh, now I'm thinking back to the live stream where it didn't it wasn't horrible or anything, but it did stutter a lot. It had a lot of stutter, at least on my end. Anyways, to finish my thought, basically, I haven't been this excited for Pokemon game in a very long time, and I'm actually considering getting the Diamond and Pearl remakes. One of them, not getting both. Like day one or within the same month or so they come out, which will probably be November, December. So I'm very excited for these. The art style, I'm a big fan of the art style. I've heard this is the best storyline out of any Pokemon game, which for me personally, in an RPG, the story is always what keeps me hooked onto it the most. Because I find gameplay in RPGs to tend to be repetitive a lot of times. Some of the Pokemon games do very well, but not with the whole capture mechanic. But I still think, especially in Sword and Shield, I feel like I got that a lot with the repetitiveness. That's why I never beat it. But basically, boil it down to the simplest with all this rambling. I'm excited for the Sinnoh remakes. And yeah, and it's not a Let's Go game, so I was wrong on that. It's not a Let's Go game.
Yep.
Alrighty. Going on to the next one. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh. That's kind of... Okay, so on Amazon right now... I'm sorry, this is kind of a bit of a sidetrack, but right now on Amazon, for some reason, when you type in, it might be because it just came out, but when you type in Pokemon Diamond on Amazon, there's 20 different versions of Diamond that you can buy of Diamond and Pearl. And like along with the Switch remakes coming out, I just saw someone make a post saying parents might have a hard time figuring out which one of these counterfeit Pokemon Diamond games is the one that little Jimmy wants for Christmas.
That's why you don't buy off Amazon, people.
Exactly. Hashtag boycott Amazon. Except
Yes.
don't. Because
No,
I'm not popular.
yeah.
Well, you could go ahead and do it because I won't care.
Boycotting is not illegal.
It's not legal, but I don't know. Maybe Amazon started give me like freaking free games. I don't know. I'll take it.
You act.
I'll shut up. Bro. Actually, honestly, Amazon's the one company I won't sell out to. I've said that before, but just a small little sidetrack there. But again, to the last topic that they talked about today. Pokemon Legends Arceus.
The future of Pokemon.
This okay. I'm gonna start with this one because I'm really excited for this. I have been preaching for an open world Pokemon game. Actually, okay, so when this is uploaded, this series won't even be uploaded yet, but I'm gonna go talk about it now. And Bowser's Fury, I'm gonna start uploading my Bowser's Fury playthrough in this upcoming month in March. So surprise. There's one episode where I talk about like with Bowser's Fury is like kind of like testing an open world Mario game, and I started talking about other series that they could do it with, and I actually talked about Pokemon for a while, and I'm doing an open world Pokemon game. That video is not going to be dated now, but it's fine. I'll still upload how it is. But this is something I feel like I've probably brought up to you before, Thomas, in the past. I've been thinking this would be like the best way for them to go Pokemon from here on out. Doing an open world Pokemon game. I always thought it'd be cool. I still don't think this will happen. But if they did like a Pokemon game where you go to every region, like all of them, all 8 of them throughout like the games, and it's like an online open world like game. I doubt that will ever happen. Maybe like the 50th anniversary, but that's always what I hope for that type of game. But this is even better because you'll get in it's still the Sinnoh region, but it's in the past, so it's basically a unique, like it's a new region.
And it's not the same starters. Because I was actually wondering how they were going to do that. Like with the starters, I thought, oh, it's Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and
Oshawott. I love Oshawott.
I honestly think they did that on purpose because those are like one of the 3 most popular starters within
people have journeyed to Sinnoh
Oh yeah.
all over
So
and founded a prosperous village
that
in
was
the
a good
hope
way
of
to
learning
start.
more about this land.
And I love that. I love that it's not. Oh, any of those from Sinnoh? None of those are from Sinnoh, right?
Cyndaquil
No.
and Oshawott.
Oh, that's why I didn't think so. That's cool. I really like that.
From
encountered them while
Johto,
traveling around
Unova,
various
and
regions.
Alola.
You'll set off on your adventure
Yeah,
after
okay.
receiving a
That's what I
first
thought,
Pokemon
but
of your own from this
I'm
professor.
stoked. I'm really stoked for this. And I'm hoping. Okay, there's 2 ways we can see this going. One, they're going to test the waters with this, and then if it does really well, which honestly, unless they really drop the ball, I think it will. Or 2, this is something I think is a possibility, which I'll be okay with as well. The fact that they didn't just call it Pokemon Legends, but Pokemon Legends Arceus, makes it sound like they're trying to start another spin-off series, kind of like Let's Go.
I honestly,
Now for the mythical
I
Pokemon that
I
graces
think
the
that's
game's
definitely
title and
possible,
story,
but this is my...
Arceus.
You know how the
According
Mario
to
games,
legend,
there's
Arceus shaped
the
all there
original
is in
Mario
this world.
games, how it's like
But
side,
how
and
is
then
this
there's
Pokemon
the
connected
mix,
to your journey?
and then the 3 complete 3D games.
The answer
Yeah.
to this question
I think
and
it's gonna
more
be like
awaits you
that,
in this
where
exciting
they're
new
all
action
mainline
RPG
games,
adventure
kinda,
for the Nintendo
where
Switch
maybe the
system.
3D ones are starting to consider the mainline games instead
Yeah.
of like the older ones. And those are just more like throwbacks to the original. And so I honestly believe that's what's going to happen because it works very well with Mario.
Yeah.
We hope you're
That
all
makes
I
excited
don't know
to
if they'll
set
do
out
it
on these
exactly the
adventures
same
across the
way
Sinnoh region,
because there's
each one
a different
distinctly
series,
different from
but
the
I think
other,
it's
with the
something
wonderfully
going to be
nostalgic
very
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond.
Yeah,
and
I think if Pokemon Legends is successful, like wildly successful, like even for Pokemon standards, I've seen them going on like maybe you're
Pokemon
really gonna have to help me out with this, but like say they
Center
did one for Unova,
Challenge
like
ourselves
Pokemon
for new ways for everyone to
Kyurem.
enjoy Pokemon
Is that like the
more.
big legendary
Thank you
for
very much for
Unova?
watching.
Kyurem? I think I'm right on that.
It's Reshiram and Zekrom, but the mix, like,
But isn't like the top one Kyurem? Isn't he like rolled over them too?
kind of. That storyline's very confusing, but yeah, basically it's Kyurem.
To
But
simplify
Kyurem's kind
it.
of, I don't think they would do Unova, if I'm being honest. I
Well,
think they would
I'm
do,
just
like,
bringing up random ones. Cause I
I
can't
think they would do Pokemon Legends.
say that. Who? Zyregard?
Zygarde. You know, the cell Pokemon.
Oh, X and Y. I'm sorry. I had a bit of. I was like, who is this? I was like, wait. Okay, I see that. Or I'm kind of shocked it didn't start with this, but probably still really want to blow it out with Sinnoh. Pokemon Legends Mewtwo. Kind of surprised
Well,
at that.
you gotta say, I think the Pokemon Legends series is going to be the Pokemon world at an earlier time, which Mewtwo didn't exist. I could see Mew, Pokemon Legends, but not
You're
Mew.
right. Mewtwo is a fairly young Pokemon.
Yeah, like, young. He was basically. I kind of see the Pokemon world within, like, the real world, whereas, like, even the first game happened in the 90s,
Yeah.
and so on, so forth, like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's probably an official timeline, but how official it really is.
Yeah, I've always just kind of took it. They all just kind of happen, like around the same-ish time. Not like all of them happen at the exact same time, but because it's kind of like in Kanto, and then like you go to like Johto, and in Johto you go back to Kanto after the course of Red and Blue. So, you know, I think it's kind of stuff like that. Where it's kind of like
those games are meant to be more connected because Johto was supposed to be the final Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, I think
But
it's just
I
kind of
definitely
like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, and so on. That's the timeline for those. It's just kind of a sway. 1 is the oldest in the timeline, and 8, with being Sword and Shield, is like the newest in the timeline.
Yeah.
I like they don't go too in depth with the timeline. I know they like to go into freaking different dimensions and parallel universes and timelines in some of the games. I think they do that a lot in Black and White, but which that's something I would love to delve into one day, but not today. But yeah, this I'm watching the trailer right now for Legends. And I'm looking at Oshawott, like when they first showed the starters, and normally Oshawott has a smile on his face, but he's like frowning.
That's Oshawot's normal face. He's
Is
just always
it?
smiling for the market.
Marketing. Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but I have this like McDonald's toy from years and years ago, and it's like a bobblehead Oshawott. Yeah, it's really like for a kids meal toy. It was really cool. But I have 2 of them actually, and you push down on him and he just starts bobbling left and right. But Oshawott's always been one of my favorite starters. So I'm really happy to see him here. I'm also happy it didn't just be like, oh, let's get like Charmander as one of them. That is kind of like, I'm happy to see them doing something that sorts in other series can learn from.
Like, all of those are new games, or except for Johto. But Johto hasn't really.
Well, even Ottawa, that's fairly old at this point.
Yeah, but relatively old, because they used the original one so much, and then they used Gen 3 a lot, too. So, I don't know. I like that they're using different ones.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like you have one that's kind of like old, then you have one that's kind of like the middle, and you have one that's basically
brand new.
Yeah, that's not just the Sword and Shield ones, which I'm happy they didn't do that either, because those are still relatively fresh. So you kind of did
Sword
my
and Shield ones are.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the starters from Sword and Shield. I do. I do like.
Well, Sword and Shield is very.
Yeah, it was a very like love it or hate it type of game. One thing I do like about Sword and Shield is the Pokemon design, so that's like one of my favorite parts about it. So I know there's a lot of things. That's one of the things a lot of people hate about that game. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to appeal to the casual crowd. I would consider that. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, that's about, we didn't get too much information on any of these games really, so that's
Not
about
the
it.
general release date.
Oh yeah, it said
Coming soon.
only yeah we have 2021 holiday for Sinnoh, and then we have early 2022. I'm betting the Legend is going to come out like at the same time Snap comes out this year, well like next year. Because
Oh yeah, sorry, I was like, what do you mean? That's coming out this year.
yeah, I think it's
You
going to be
meant
the
time
same
frame.
slot. And that'll be Nintendo's April game, April-March slot game. I think that's what. There's also, and get a bit more on the financial side of this. And it's why normally Nintendo doesn't release too much in January, February. Nintendo's financial year starts in March.
Hello, everyone.
It's also why the Switch came out in March initially. So they want to have a lot of big, strong, look at how much stuff we're going to have come out and how much money it's going to make us. So all the investors want to invest in them again. That's why there tends to be either a Pokemon or Mario, Zelda, something in those months. Typically, it's a lot of times more releases with Pokemon. But with this, I guess that's what Snap is going to be. Then we have this that I can see that coming out April, March. To be like, look, investors, new Pokemon, it's open world. That's all the rage nowadays. We did open world like 5 years ago with Zelda, remember that? At that time, it'll be 5 years. So,
Oh jeez, this game is 5.
it's like, you feel old yet? I'm saying that as SpongeBob, it's just
I
like,
can see the memes now. It's like Breath of the Wild, and it's like the new Pokemon game, and it's like, remember the Breath of the Wild? This is it now. Feel old, yeah.
yeah. That SpongeBob episode by Mr. Krabs, he turns on the radio, it's just, you're old, you're old, you have multiple chins, you're old. It goes. That song like lasts like the first minute of that episode. It's really funny, but it's also really depressing. I feel bad for like people who like their kids were watching and they're like their parents, and we're just watching that and they were just like actually just like thinking about themselves like, gosh, am I really that old? Yeah. Somehow, wow, somehow I was able to get SpongeBob into a Pokemon discussion. But not
Well,
Sonic.
you got Sonic into it.
Minecraft. No, that was Minecraft.
Yeah, you got Sonic into Minecraft.
Minecraft. Which that's another series that'll be coming out soon. Y'all got 2 new series announced today. Lucky y'all.
Right. No.
Abort! Use the emergency upload button, I don't know. I just upload the first part of Minecraft just like right now as we record it.
Man, that would date the video.
I don't even I'll be honest, that's not even edited yet. Well, I have the footage and the audio like I have it together, but I haven't cleaned it up yet. I need to do that. That's actually probably what I'm gonna do later tonight. Yay, editing. Anyway, guess go ahead and wrap it up. Overall, guess it's overall thoughts. 1 out of 10. How what would you rate this present?
I would. There's nothing really bad about it. I mean, I love how they didn't focus on a single mobile game. So 10 out of 10.
Okay. I will
Maybe
say
9.5 out of 10.
me. Technical issues aside, because it did have some glaring technical issues. I know some people had it worse than others, and that is something they could probably work on in the future. This was in a premiere instead of a live stream, so that's probably why. Also, they're working from home, so I give them the benefit of the doubt with that. But for me, I was kind of hoping we would get one like fun, that's not Snap, but like fun spin-off game, like a Detective Pikachu or a puzzle game. You know, it's just something. No, you're not really gonna like be like, holy crap, that's amazing, but you know, like something like
Pokemon Cafe.
Yeah, like Cafe Mix, or I don't want to say Poke Park, because everyone's gonna be like, well, of course you want Poke Park, because you love Poke Park. But something like Pokeball, you know, I was kind of hoping for something like that. Detective Pikachu. Maybe we'll get that still announced. I don't think that's gonna come out. We're gonna get another spin-off this year now. Maybe a mobile game, but yeah. Oh, that's the thing. The remake's being made by a mobile team. I forgot which mobile team it is. It's not the one that made Pokemon Masters. And it's not Go. It's not Niantic, but it's one of the other ones. So yeah, that's we kind of brought that up at the very end, but that's just something interesting. We're gonna have to see how well they do.
If they ruin this,
it's gonna burn all your Pokemon memorabilia. It's like
it's not.
They
Pokemon
ruined
fault if
it.
They ruined the game. It's the mobile fault.
I will give this a Nintendo and Pokemon company. They do know how they do pick like the best and mobile developers, in my opinion. They do get like really strong ones. They don't just get like freaking like it's a King Epic Games or King from Candy Crush or
you know. Epic Games is not a bad developer. Taking a stab at them.
They're complicated. We'll leave that, but you know, the Nintendo didn't
brought up Fortnite in our
wow. And I'm just gonna say Sonic the Hedgehog because that just makes sense. Because
we already brought up Sonic.
Well, we need to bring him up again.
Animaniacs season 3 too.
Oh yeah, that's exciting. I'm hyped for that.
Okay,
let's end this because we're gonna keep talking. My next, we're gonna just bring up like freaking what we think the next Smash character is gonna be. So, that's it. Oh, my rating, I didn't even say. I give it like a solid 8 out of 10. It was really solid. Yeah.
Let us know what you thought of it.
Comments below.
And leave a like if you agree with me, and
share the video if you don't agree with me.
Dislike the video if you agree with Joseph.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go on dislike my own video just to. Leave a video response like it's 2010 if you want to give us a response. And thank you all so very much for watching. We will see you all and probably next week when we have some other dumb announcement thing we need to talk about.
Zelda announcement.
Maybe Sonic, who knows. Bye-bye.